Hello. Welcome to the Boreal Alyph November update. It's been a while since our last update. In the meantime, we've made significant progress updating the source engine, as well as new additions to level design, systems, and artwork. To start, we'd like to show you our crowning achievement thus far. We've made significant progress in bringing the source engine's graphical capabilities more in line with modern titles. The first aspect of this is physically based rendering, or PBR. PBR is a rendering technique that has become extremely widespread in the past few years. It allows for far more accurate shading and reflections than the traditional rendering methods used by Source. Both models and brush geometry are able to make use of PBR shading. If you'd like to know more about PBR, we've put a link in the blog post that accompanies this video. On top of this, we've implemented subsurface scattering, which simulates the bleeding of light through materials like skin, liquid, and plastic. This will allow us to have far more realistically lit humans and aliens, enhancing the immersion and believability of our characters. This is far from everything we plan to add, so expect more news regarding features like these in the future. Our artists have been developing plenty of new concept pieces for the team. We've gone through several design iterations of Alex's new winter gear, while retaining the essential elements of her design. You might notice another familiar face here as well. Our landscape artists have also been working on some possible Arctic environments for Gordon to traverse throughout the game. We have a few 3D models in various stages of development, but our main focus right now are weapon models. With new graphical updates comes new gameplay improvements. But before we continue, we'd like to make something clear. We are not stripping away Half-Life 2's core gameplay mechanics, only making useful additions and much-needed improvements. Our first step towards this end is improving the way weapons feel. This includes making them more effective, engaging, and satisfying to use, while still maintaining familiarity. Recoil has been made punchier, and most weapons will climb slightly upwards when shooting. Accuracy is also affected by how long you shoot. These changes have been kept subtle and tasteful. We're not looking to alter the core identity of the game. A great amount of attention has been paid to weapon sound design. Gone are the days of a single sound effect played repeatedly at a slightly varied pitch. A whole procedural system has been crafted to ensure that our firearms sound detailed, varied, lively, and credible. If you'd like to learn more, you can do so by following the link in the blog post that accompanies this video. Gunshots will reverberate dramatically through the environment and change based on your surroundings. We currently have 5 different environment types implemented, and more features enhancing detail and nuance are in the works. We've also taken the first steps in overhauling the AI of certain enemies to make them more engaging. So far, we've made Combine soldiers flinch more frequently in response to being shot, as well as boosted their accuracy. A medic variant, who administers first aid to fellow soldiers, is also in the works. Expect more changes like this in future updates. We've put together a brief demonstration of our game's combat in action. Keep in mind that everything you see is still a work in progress and subject to change in the future. Our musicians have been hard at work creating brand new tracks, attempting to faithfully recreate the music of Half-Life's original score, with their own unique twist, of course. Take a listen to this score sampler and tell us what you think. You can check out the full piece in the blog post. Finally, if you think you possess the skills needed to help this project out, please join us. Check the accompanying blog post for positions we are currently looking to hire. We will do our best to be as transparent as possible, without spoiling some of the things we have going on under the hood. We appreciate the support of the community and the Half-Life community at large. We'll see you again soon. Keep away from fire.